वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। You can repeat. अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अयुन्
आयुम्
ऋलुक्
ऋलुक्
एओन्
एओम्
ऐऔच्
ऐऔच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन्
लङ्
न्यामाङ्गण्डनम्
न्यामानानम्
जभै
जभै
घढधश्
गढधश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
कफछठथ चटतौ
कफछठथ चटतौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशसर्
हल्
हल्
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
इति महेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
महेश्वराणि सूत्राणि।
It is Maheshwara, not Maheshwara.
दीर्घ
Maheshwara. Maheshwarat Agatani Sutrani Maheshwarani Jattadita. Maheshwara Sutrani. Okay.
महेश्वरात्
Iti
सूत्राणि
Maheshwarat Agatani Sutrani. That is sutras which have come from the Lord Maheshwara. Therefore, Maheshwara Sutrani. Okay.
Okay.
It has come from Lord Shiva. Maheshwara. Maheshwara. What is Maheshwara? Is Mahan Cha Aso Ishvara, great Lord. It is a compound word, samasa.
Samas.
So from Maheshwara we get the word Maheshwara. So sutras which have come down, which have been obtained from whom? Maheshwara. So Maheshwarat agatani sutrani.
Okay.
So from this Maheshwara sutrani, we can form as many pratyaharas as we wish, but we don't require actually. We need only 41 pratyaharas, and the 41 pratyaharas and the content we are supposed to know. That those pratyaharas will be using. Among them, few pratyaharas are frequently used, like jal, khar, hash, all those pratyaharas. So in the last class we saw these pratyaharas. Suppose yan. Yan means we have to start from the semi-vowels here up to nakara. That is, all the semi-vowels are covered. Yan. Similarly, in is starting from e up to lan. So all the vowels except akara, then ha, then semi-vowels. If we say jal, then start from the fourth letter of all the classes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and covering all the sibilants. So when we use a pratyahara, the sutra, when we come across a pratyahara, we should be able to immediately recall the context. So therefore, further Maheshwara Sutra should be memorized, should be thorough. So when a pratyahara is asked, what are the contents, then we should not again go back and think. So it should come spontaneously. So we have to keep doing abhyasa to remember the contents of the pratyahara. That comes only by practice. Maybe in the beginning you may find difficult to remember the Gita letters, no, all the sutras. But that's why we chant every class. Keep chanting every day. It's like a prayer. So then you will know in which sutra the Gita letter is there. So starting from which letter, ending with the Gita letter, and the Gita letter in which sutra. So those are the contents. So you'll be able to recall. For that, this table will be very useful. This is much useful. If you can know the beginning letter of the pratyahara, if you can identify from which table, then it will be very easy. From which line, which row of the table. Suppose if we say Jash, Ja is third letter. So you have to come to the third letter, Jash, and ending with Shakara, the same sutra. Therefore, Jabakadash, all the third letter of the class consonants are covered. Suppose if I say Bash. Suppose if I say Bash, like Bash, what I mean in Bash is, this is
Bhash.
Bash, Pratyahara.
Bhash.
So when I say Ba is third letter. Third letter means you have to come to this row, third row. In third row, we have Jabakadash. So start from Ba and up to Shakara. So Ba, Gada, Da. Except Jakara, all the third letter of all the classes or class consonants are covered. Similarly, if I say Bhash, Mahaprana, that Bha is fourth letter. Therefore, you have to come to the fourth letter. Fourth letter, that is this row, you have to come. And beginning with the Bha, therefore, Ja is excluded. And with the letter Shakara, therefore, all the fourth letter of all the class consonants except Shakara. So this table, in fact, is much useful. Similarly, if I say Char letter. Cha is first letter of the class. So therefore, you have to come to this row. You have to see this row. Identify that the letter is located in this row. Chakara, first letter of the class consonants, starting from Cha, then Cha, Ta, Ta, Tapa, Shashasa, Yer, Repa is there. So, therefore, Char. So, like that, you would be able to easily recognize the contents of the Pratyahara. So, simple vowels, conjunct vowels, Ha plus semi vowels, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the sibilants. This order is much easier to remember. Okay. So, the advantage of forming the Pratyahara is we can cover many letters just by the Pratyahara, which has got only 2 letters. So that is the advantage. That is Alpaksharatvam. In other words, Alpaksharatvam. Alpaksharatvam is what we achieve by this Pratyahara.
Exactly.
So that is a must. Sutram being having the 6 lakshanas. That alone is called Sutram by the Sutra Vidaha. And Alpaksharatvam happens to be the most important characteristic of Sutra. And that is well achieved by forming the Pratyahara, grouping of letters. Okay, up to this we saw in the last class. I hope you understand. Now we will further proceed. So these are some of the important Pratyaharas you can remember, right? So now we will continue. So introduction to Ashtadhyayi. You know, Ashtadhyayi, the sutra work. Before getting into that, in fact, we should know certain aspects, the arrangements of the Ashtadhyayi before we get into that. We will look into the Sutra Pata later, but now we will try to understand the general arrangement, Ashtadhyayi. How we identify a Sutram. So you may be thinking now, Ashtadhyayi, I told you it has got approximately 4,000 sutras, right? So you may be thinking that we have to go by Sutram, not like that. It is not 400 or 4,000 line execution, not like that. So that for deriving a word, how we have to approach the Ashtadhyayi, where to go, which chapter to be seen, which chapter contains what, right? What are the contents of each chapter? So that all these things we need to understand. So we will have just bird's eye view of Ashtadhyayi. So not in detail, bird's eye view. How the topics are scattered in Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi has got different names. Ashtadhyayi, you know, it is a sutra work, the name of the sutra work of Panini Maharishi. It has got 8 chapters, that is why it's called Ashtadhyayi. And it has got different names. Ashtakam, Ashtika, Shabdanushasanam, Vritti Sutram, Moola Sutram. So these are different names for Ashtadhyayi. You can call by any name. But the most popular name is Ashtadhyayi.
These meaning Vritti meaning?
Vritti Sutram. Vritti has got many meanings. Okay. It's not one meaning. Vritti means a commentary. Vritti means action, function. Vritti means explanation, interpretation. This Vritti Sutram, one commentator calls it by the name Vritti Sutra. The sutra probably interprets the sutra has to be interpreted. The sutra has to be interpreted. The sutra which are interpreted by bringing down the words from the other sutras, and the complete meaning of the sutra is understood by bringing down the words as anuvritti from the other sutra, and we will see what it is. We're going to see how the words are going to flow down from the sutras and make the sutra meaningful. So therefore, Vritti Sutra. These are the names of this the Ashtadhyayi, called by the different commentators. Right? One commentator calls it Ashtakam, other Ashtika. So any name you call, it refers to the same text only. Okay. What is Vritti? You will see. We are going to see that. Okay. And Mula Sutra, it is a basic sutra. That is a basic work on which only there are so many other works, other work commentaries are available, right? These are the Mula Sutra. Mula Sutram for the language. The entire language captured in the form of Sutram, and these are the Sutram, therefore they are referred to as Mula, the root, the base. Mula Sutra. So we can call by any. Ashtakam, a group of 8. 8 means 8 chapters. In Strilinga, it is Ashtika. Shabdanushasanam, we already know. Vyakaranam itself is called Shabdanushasanam. And Ashtadhyayi being a Vyakarana, grammatical work. Therefore, it also has got the name Shabdanushasanam. In fact, Panini Maharishi calls it by the name Shabdanushasanam. He begins a commentary saying Ata Shabdanushasanam. But the popular name is Ashtadhyayi. We will refer to it by the name Ashtadhyayi or Sutrapata. Sutrapata is also another name. Pata means reader. Sutra means, aphorism, sutras. So that which contains sutras, so Sutrapataha iti. One more name also is there. Then on the sutras of Panini, as well as on the Vartikam, you know what Vartikam is. Vartikam is that which are added to the sutras. That is what Panini Maharishi had not told, that Vartikakara, he mentions that and he adds that to the sutra as an addendum, as an addition. What he had not told. Yet so he would have missed certain things. So that Vartikakara will tell, no, this should be told. This has not been told, therefore this should be told. It is Vartikakara will say. So Vartikakara, therefore naturally, Vartikams came after the Sutram only. So first it was Sutra work by Panini Maharishi, then only on that Vartikam were added. So it's very clear. Vartikam, when we say, it is for the Sutra. Therefore Sutra first and then Vartikam came into existence. So Sutrakara is Panini Maharishi, Vartikam by Katyayana, otherwise called Vararuchi. So on both, that is the Sutrani as well as Vartikani, on both, Patanjali had written an elaborate commentary called Mahabhashyam, through which one can understand the meaning of the sutras as well as the Vartikam. So the meaning of the sutra, Sutrartha, as well as Vartikartha can be understood with the help of the Bhashyam, the commentary. It's aptly called Bhashyam. That is called Bhashyam, which is written for the sutras, written on the sutras. So Mahabhashyam, the commentary. Now, if there is any contradiction in understanding the sutra and the Vartikam, then what is told in the Mahabhashyam should be taken as the Pramanam. That is a final say. Therefore, we say Uttarottara Muninam Pramanyam. So Panini Maharishi Sutrapata. Compared to that, Katyayana Vartika is Uttarottara Muninam Pramanyam. It is Pramana. When there is contradiction between the two, then we take to Katyayana's statement as the final. And when there is a further contradiction, then we take to Patanjali. So this is the order. If Panini Maharishi and Katyayana differ, then we take to Patanjali's statements, what he says. Whether he advocates the statements of Sutrapata or the Vartika of the Vartikakaram, that we will go by that. Okay. So Patanjali is the final authority. Even though Panini Maharishi is the authority, if there is a contradiction between the Sutrakara and Vartikara, then we refer to Mahabhashyam. We go to Mahabhashyakara and ask him, please tell us, these two are in contradiction. Now you have to give the final answer. So Mahabhashyakara, whatever he says, that is the final answer. Okay. Therefore, we have a statement. Uttarottara Muninam Pramanyam. authority. Here, Pramana is authority. So, final authority is Patanjali. Okay. A series of grammatical literature follows Panini Ashtadhyayi. So, Ashtadhyayi, after that, Vartikam, after that, Mahabhashyam. It doesn't stop there, it goes. You can see how many Vyakarana Granthas are there. All the Vyakarana Granthas are at the basis on Ashtadhyayi only. So, Moola Grantha is Ashtadhyayi, Vartikam, and Mahabhashya. These are the Moola Grantha. Among these three, which is Moola is, of course, Ashtadhyayi only. So, Ashtadhyayi written by Panini Maharishi. Vartikam by Vartikakara, that is Katyayanaha, is also called by the name Bharuruchi. So, both mean the same person. Two different names. And Mahabhashyam, Patanjali. So, these are the Moola Grantha. Among the Moola Grantha itself, Mahabhashyam is the final authority. Now, on that Mahabhashyam, there are commentaries available. Commentary to the commentary. Okay. In Brahma Sutra, we have like that. So many commentary to the commentary to the commentary to the commentary goes on and on. So one lifetime is not enough. Only Vyakarana also we are like that. Mahabhashyakara wrote commentary on Ashtadhyayi. Then there is a grantha called a commentary work on Mahabhashya with the name Mahabhashya Pradeepaha, written by Kayyatopadhyaya is the name of the author. Kayyata. We say Kayyata. Kayyata is the name of the author of the commentary to the commentary that Mahabhashyam. Mahabhashya Pradeepaha. Commentary to Mahabhashyam by Kayyata is Mahabhashya Pradeepaha. Similarly, other commentaries available written by Nagesha Bhattaha. Nagesha Bhattaha, and his work is known by the name Mahabhashya Pradeepo Dyotaha. His commentary on Mahabhashyam. So these are the two famous commentaries available. Mahabhashya Pradeepaha. He said he referred to the commentary by the author's name, by the author. Kayyata's commentary, Nagesha Bhatta's commentary. We may not remember the name of the commentary, but we remember the author. So we always refer to the commentary by the author. Kayyata's, Nagesha Bhatta. Then Vritti Grantaha. Vritti Grantaha is explanation of the sutras. That is called Vritti Grantha. The main Grantha is Kashika. Kashika is the Grantha, is the text which explains the sutra of the Panini Maharishi. Similar to commentary, but not a commentary. Yes, explain the sutra by simple words. And it is a joint venture between two acharyas. Acharya Vamanaha, Acharya Jayadityaha. So Vamana and Jayaditya. Two have combined, written the meaning of Vritti here means meaning. The meaning of the sutras in the form of the text. For all the sutras they have written. That is called Kashika. Important text. In all my classes I refer to Kashika. If you have doubt, I refer to Kashika Tara, what he says, you will see. So he gives example for each sutra and counter examples also. Sometimes we need counter examples. We need Anvaya Udaranam. Sometimes we need Vyatireka Udaranam also to understand very clearly. So all these are found in Kashika. And now Kashika also has got two Vyakyanam, commentary. Vyakyanam also means commentary only. But there is a subtle difference. Anyway, Vyakyanam, can take it as commentary. Commentary to Kashika by Nyasaha, by Jinendra Buddhi is Vyakyanam is called Nyasaha. Nyasaha is one Vyakyanam and Padamanjari is another Vyakyanam. Nyasaha written by Jinendra Buddhihi, the name of the author, and Padavanjari by Haradatta Mishraha. They have written Vyakyanam elaborately on Kashika. The book will be like the size of the pillow. Okay, so Padavanjari. And another Vritti Grantha is Shabda Kaustubaha by Bhattoji Dikshitaha. The same author Bhattoji Dikshitaha who had written Siddhanta Kaumudi, same author, he had written Shabda Kaustubaha, another Vritti Grantha. Now, the Vritti Grantha is, Vritti Granthas are in the same order as that of the sutras in the Ashtadhyaya. First sutra, suppose. First sutra, he will write the meaning. Second sutra, meaning. Third sutra, meaning. Up to like that 4,000 sutras, all the sutras and their simple meaning, vritti, given. Okay. But to understand the sutra, to understand the sutra for the derivation of a word, for example, Rama, the word Rama, how the word Rama comes? How the word Rama comes? Rama from the Ram Dhatu. Rama, the word from the Ram Dhatu by the addition of the Krit Pratyaya. So for that you cannot go from the first sutra of the Ashtadhyaya. Sutra number 1, sutra number 2, then when you will reach 4,000 sutra and then come to the conclusion. No. So you have to go to that sutra where for the dhatu, the Krit Pratyaya is ordained. It may be located anywhere. So third chapter it is located. So you have to go to the third chapter, identify the Pratyaya which comes for the dhatu. Then you have to add, and after adding, Ram become Ra. Ram, it's actually the Ram plus Ghai Pratyaya. Ghai is, content is A. Ram plus A. Okay, for a simple understanding I am saying. Ram plus A. Ram plus A, Rama only will come. How can be Rama? So something happens to Ram. The Ra becomes Ra. So something happens. So for that sutra, located somewhere. So we have to go to that sutra, apply that sutra, so that Ram plus A becomes Ram plus A is equal to Rama, you get, right? You cannot go by sutra number 1, 2, 3, no. So you should know where to, which chapter, which section, which sutra you have to look for, apply, and then next sutra, what is to be applied, apply. After application of the all sutra, you get the Shabda Rupam, Rama, you get. Understand?
Understand.
But Kashika is not like that. Kashika, all the sutras, the meanings are, vrittis are written. Okay. In simple words, vrittis are given. Now, that is why the Prakriya Granthas are very important. That is why comes this text here, Prakriya Granthaha. What I mean by Prakriya is, you know, Tinganta. You know Tinganta? Kriyapadam. Tinganta, Subanta, Kridanta.
Kridanta, like a suffix?
Okay. Yeah, Kridanta is the word ending with the Krit suffix. It's called Kridanta. Similarly, what is Tinganta? Tinganta means Kriyapadam. Verbal form. Patati, Tinganta. Patati, Patataha, Patanti. You know, right? Ramaha Patati. What is Patati? Maybe Sanskrit name you may not know, but you have to know. That's what very important is. Now we have to not replace. You have to connect the prior that English words with the Sanskrit terms. Kriya Padam. Padam means what? Padam is, you know what is Padam is?
Falling?
No, not Pata. Padam. Padam means word. It's a technical word. Padam meaning word, and it is a technical word, Padam.
Okay.
So, I think you should know the basics. Let me tell you what it is. And then we'll talk about this. See, Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, you know. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Ramam, Ramo, Raman, right?
Yes.
Akarantaha, it is ending with Akara. and the gender of the word is Pullinga, and the word is Rama, right? That
Correct.
is how you describe the word. Akarantaha Pullingaha Rama Shabdaha is description of the Shabda Rama. First you tell, this is the description. Now we are going to declension. Declension is Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramahi for different cases, different numbers, singular, dual, plural, we have, right?
Yes.
In the language, we use only the declensions, not the Shabda. Akaranta, Pullingaha, Rama Shabda. Rama you cannot use. You have to use Ramaha, Ramo, or Ramaha. Sambodhana may be said, hey Rama, but that is a padam. That is different from Akaranta Pullingaha, Rama. That Rama, this Rama is different. Please don't confuse that, okay?
Okay.
Understand? Akarantaha Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, you say that Rama is Shabda. It is noun base. When you
Noun
decline
base.
in 8 cases and 3 numbers, 3 vachanam, you have the declensions of Rama, and the Sambodhana Pratama is Hey Rama, Hey Ramo, Hey Rama. There also Rama is said, but it is not same Rama as the Rama in the description. Different Rama. Understand?
Yes.
In the language, you cannot use the noun base. I use the word noun base for your understanding. Noun base and noun forms. Ramaka Ramo Ramaha, Ramam Ramo Raman, all these are noun forms. Akaranta Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha is noun base.
Yes.
I'm using a different noun base, noun form, so that you can distinguish two. If I say word base, both are word, then which word will get confused? So that's why I use noun base and noun form, right?
Correct.
Noun base in Sanskritam, it is called Pratipadikam. We will understand, we will get to know all the names. Technical name, Pratipadikam. Similarly, noun form has got names. Padam. It's called, that is what is Padam is. Padam. But what Padam? Noun form. Here, Nama Padam. Noun form, Nama Padam. Similarly, for Dhatus also, Dhatus are available, Dhatu list. Pat Dhatu, to which we had Ti Pratyaya, right? Ti, Patati. Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam. That is third person singular, Patati. Third person dual, Patati, Patataha, Patanti, Patasi, Patataha, Patata, Patami, Patavaha, Patamaha, right?
Correct.
So these are called verbal forms. These are called verbal forms, otherwise called in Sanskritam Kriyapadam. This is called Kriyapadam. These Kriyapadams are derived from the Dhatu Pat. That is verbal root. That is the verbal root. So from the verbal root, verbal forms. From the noun base, noun forms. Right? Noun forms are called Namapadam. Verbal forms are called Kriyapadam. That is called Padam. Okay. So those Padams only we can use in the language. Ramaha Patati, fully formed word. Rama is the word. Rama, the Shabda is it's a crude word, unrefined word. You have to refine it. How you refine? By adding the suffixes. Pratyaya. That alone becomes a declension. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Ramanati. Similarly for Dhatus also. The verbal root is a Pat. That you cannot use in the language. What is Pat? Pat means to read, that's all. But who reads? Which, how many people? So all these are conveyed by the addition of the suffixes, pratyaya. That alone makes into a padam, usable padam in the language. Patati, we say. That's kriya padam. So language can use only padam, right? Understand? Padam. Kriya padam, nama padam. That is what I use the word kriya padam, nama padam. You need to remember the words. Kriya padam, nama padam. Now, for this Prakriya Grantha, the Kriya Padam is, I told Kriya Padam. And for Kriya Padam, how to derive the Kriya Padam? What are the sutras you have to refer to? For Patati, for example, present tense. See how many tenses are there? Present tense is there, Lat Lakara, let, Lan, Lot, Lin, 10 lakaras are there. In Sanskritam, it is called lakara, tenses and moods. 10 plus 1, in fact. In Veda, it is called late lakara. Not English late, L-A-T-E. This is English, Sanskrita late. Okay. Late lakara is there. Lat lakara, lok lakara, ling lakara, lung lakara, like that. Lut lakara, late lakara. 10 lakaras are there. Tenses and moods. Lat means present tense. Patati, patataha, patanti, present tense. So now, for example, for the present tense, from the dhatu pat, you are deriving the kriya padam, the verbal form patati. Now, which chapter, which sutra to apply to like this? These are only dealt in the Prakriya Grantha. For deriving a kriya padam, there are set of rules applicable. Those set of rules are dealt. Similarly, for deriving the Rama Shabda, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, all those words, the set of rules are located somewhere. Those that you deal with, right? So, therefore, for noun form, for deriving noun forms, for deriving verbal forms, for deriving kridantas, for deriving samasas, for the for sandhis, sandhi also separate topic. So, therefore, all the topics, topic-wise, the sutras are arranged topic-wise for the sake of discussion, understanding. That is called Prakriya Grantha. That is done by the author of the Prakriya Granthas. Now you understand what is Prakriya Grantha. Therefore, in the Prakriya Grantha, you will not see the sutras in order. There will not be order. Not first sutra, first, second sutra first. No. First I will go to the third sutra, then third chapter, third section, 21st sutra. Then I will go to the 6th chapter, 4th section, 12th sutra. Then come to the first chapter. Like that I will go anywhere I like, and finally get the word patati. Finally, I get the word Ramaha. Right? That is called Prakriya Grantha. We cannot arrive at this by Vritti Grantha. Vritti Grantha, for each sutra, the meanings are given. Interpretation of the meaning of the sutras in simple words, these are Vritti Grantha. And Prakriya Grantha is the sutras are arranged topic-wise. Avyayam is a topic. Avyayam is a topic. Verbal forms a topic. Subantas is called noun forms. They are a separate topic. Sandhi is a separate topic. Right? All these are different. There are many topics are there. So many topics are there. So all these, the sutras arranged topic-wise. So that is called Prakriya Grantha. So Ramachandracharya, he had written Prakriya Kaumudi. The work of Ramachandracharya is Prakriya Kaumudi. Then Bhattoji Dikshita, important author and important text, Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi. That is a text universally studied. That Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi has all the sutras arranged in the topic wise and commented upon by Bhattoji Dikshita. Okay. Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi. So all the sutras, all the 4,000 sutras have been commented. But the sutras are arranged topic wise. Arranged according to the topics. Different topics are there, therefore, under different topics, different sutras will come, and all the 4,000 sutras are, therefore, they are commented upon by Bhattoji Dikshita. If you remember, I told the previous first class, since all the 4,000 sutras cannot be studied, it is too much. Therefore, he himself wrote a abridged, condensed into Madhya Siddhanta Kaumudi, which has got only 2,500 sutras something. That also people find difficult to study. Therefore, another Acharya, Varadaraj Bhattacharya, came and he condensed into Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, which has got only 1,500 approximately sutras. At least Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, that is better. He made condensed into 1,500 sutras. There also sutras are arranged topic-wise. And also people find difficult. Therefore, another Acharya, a Shastri, his name I forgot, he made into a Parama Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, which has got only 555 sutras. But anyway, those sutra doesn't cover all the topics. It has got limitation. So Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi is widely studied. And the next one is Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi. That is a text which is widely studied by the people, the grammar students. Then, on this Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi, there are commentaries available. You can see Kaumudyaha Vyakaranam. On that, Vasudeva Dikshita, he had written a commentary called Bala Manorama. Bala Manorama is the name of the commentary. Similarly, Jnanendra Saraswati had written a commentary on Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi, and it is known by the name Tattva Bodhini. And Bhattoji Dikshita himself had written Prauda Manorama. He himself had written a Vyakaranam on Kaumudi Grantha. It's called Prauda Manorama. And Nagesha Bhattaha, another author, he had written Lagu Shabde into Shekaraha. It is another Prakriya Kaumudi. Lagu Shabde into Shekaraha. These are the different Kaumudi Granthas available. And later came Varadaraja Bhattacharya. What he did was, he condensed, he abridged the Vaiyakarana Siddhanta Kaumudi into Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Yeah, there should not be space. Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. And Nagesha Bhatta, he had also written Paribhashendu Shekara. Paribhashendu means there are some Paribhasha Sutras that he had commented upon, Nagesha Bhatta. We will see what are they. Paribhasha. Paribhasha means the interpretational sutras, Paribhasha. Some Paribhashas are there that it's not a sutra. It's Paribhasha, Paribhasha sutras are there, that is different. Paribhashendu Shekara, that the text contains certain Paribhashas which are used in the grammar. We will see what it is when we come to that topic later. So these are some of the famous texts which are widely studied by the grammar students. Okay. Then, how many sutras are there in the Ashtadhyaya? Trini Sutra Sahasrani Tatha Navashatani Cha Chaturnavati Sutrani Paninihi Kritavan Swayam. That is, Panini Maharishi, he himself had written. Kritavan means he wrote. Right? Kritavan. This is a Kridanta. This is what I said, Kridanta. You know Kridanta. It's what Kritavan, yes. Kritavanto. You have studied and now we can know the Sanskrita term. It's a Kritavat. From that Pradipadikam, Takarantaha, Pullingaha, Kritavat Shabdaha. Kritavan, Kritavanto, Kritavantaha. So Kritavat, the word is derived from the Dhatu Kr by the addition of the Pratyaya. That Pratyaya is called Krit Pratyayas. So therefore it is called Kridanta. So this is derived from a Dhatu. It's called verbal derivatives, otherwise called Kridanta. In English it is called verbal derivatives. So that verb act like a noun. So Paninihi Kritavan means Kritavan is a padam. It's a nama padam. It's a noun, but acts like a verb. Paninihi Kritavan. Swayam Kritavan. He himself wrote the sutras. How many sutras? The numbers are given. Sahasrani means 1000. Sahasrani means 1000. Trini Sutra Sahasrani. Trini means 3000. 3 plus 1000, 3000. Plus Nava means 9. Shata means 100. So Navashatani means 900. So 3000 plus 900, 3900. Then Chatur Navati. Chatur means 4. Navati means 90. So 90 plus 4, 94. So totally how many sutras? 3994 sutras he himself had written. So Panini Maharishi had written 3994 sutras. It means Ashtadhyayi has got 3994 sutras. That number, as I told, it may vary, plus or minus, always will be there. It's okay. 3994. Now, how many sutras in each chapter? Just give you some idea. Yeah, I will say that it's going to come. Now, this book, that is Ashtadhyayi, of approximately 4,000 sutras, we know it has got 4,000 sutras, it divided into 8 chapters, and hence the name Ashtadhyayi, therefore it is called Ashtadhyayi. Ashtanam Adhyayanam Samaharaha iti Ashtadhyayi, because it is a collection of 8 chapters, it is called Ashtadhyayi. Each of these chapters contain 4 padaha, 4 sections. These Adhyayaha or padaha are referred to as Pratama Adhyaye, Pratama padaha, Dvitiya Adhyaye, Dvitiyaha padaha, and so on. So first chapter, first section, second chapter, first chapter, second section, first chapter, third section, first chapter, fourth section, first chapter, fifth section. Is there? No, only 4 sections. You can't say fifth section, sixth section, no, not there. Okay. Only up to 4 sections. If I say, look, Gita 19th chapter, 20th shloka, then where you will see? Gita 19th chapter, 20th shloka, what Bhagavan Krishna says. Ramaji.
19th chapter. Sorry?
Gita 19th chapter, 20th shloka, what Bhagavan Krishna says.
19th chapter. No,
Yeah.
only 18th. Only 8. Only 18th chapter.
Here also only
Okay.
4 sections. There is no 5th section. No. Similarly, 8 chapters only. Okay. So we refer to the chapter and the section by first chapter, first section, first chapter, second section, first chapter, third section, first chapter, fourth section, then second chapter, first section, second chapter, second section, second chapter, third section, second chapter, fourth section, then third chapter, first section, like that. Okay. So starting from first chapter, first section, then what will be the last chapter, last section? It has to be totally 8 chapters are there. Each chapter having 4 sections. Therefore, what will be the last chapter, last section?
Ashtadhyaye.
8th chapter, 4th section. You tell in English. 8th chapter, 4th section, right?
Okay.
Ashtamadhyayaha, Chaturtha padaha, right? 8th chapter, Ashtama Adhyayaha, 8th chapter, 4th section, Chaturtha padaha, right? So we refer to sutra by the Adhyaya, that is chapter, and the pada, and the sutra number. The number, each sections have got the sutras. The numbers of the number of sutras vary from pada to pada, not same. We will see that. So therefore, we have 32 sections divided into 8 chapters containing a total of 4,000 sutras. Now you see how the sutras are there. How many sutras are there? How it is arranged. Padaha, section. Adhyayaha, chapter. 8 chapters. And we have Pratamaha padaha, Dvitiyaha padaha, Tritiyaha padaha, Chaturthaha padaha. Yogaga means sum, total. Yogaga means not, don't think yoga is another pada. Yoga means total.
Okay.
Total number of sutras. So Pratamaha Adhyayaha, Pratamaha padaha, Pratamaha Adhyayaha it is. And Pratamaha, it is padaha. So Pratamaha padaha is got 75 sutras. And Pratamaha Adhyayaha, Dvitiyaha padaha, 73. Pratamaha Adhyayaha, Tritiyaha padaha, 93. Similarly, 4th section has got 110 sutras. And 8th chapter, 4th section has got 68 sutras. Right? And if you see, the maximum number of sutras are 223, which is 6th chapter, 1st section. And the minimum number of sutras are in this chapter, 2nd chapter, 2nd section. Only 38 sutras are there. Okay. So therefore, if
is a
yes.
Sorry, this padas they follow like topics.
Of course, because the Adhyaya
like
and
each pada, each topic, or no? Not like this.
Yes, of course. The pada also has got topics, and sometimes 2 or 3 padas may deal with the same topic. It is divided for some other reason. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So now the total number of sutras, if you calculate, 3,983 only. From where this 14 had come? Nageshwara Sutra, don't forget. The 14 sutras, Maheshwar. So total is that also to be considered as this. Therefore, 3,997. How do you say in Sanskritam? 3,997. Okay. Previously it was 94, I said, I think. Anyway, it's okay. Number may change it a little. Okay. 94, I said, it's okay. It is according to there's a shloka I quoted. Doesn't matter, no problem. Now 3,997. How do you say in Sanskritam?
Trini sahasrani.
Very good. Then?
Navashatani.
Yes.
Sapta.
Yes. Navatihi. Sapta Navatihi. Very good. Trini sahasrani adhika. Navashatani uttara. Navashatani uttara. Sapta Navati Sutrani. This is how you have to say 3,997. Maybe we can practice later. I will tell you this how to tell the in Sanskrit numbers. Okay, these are the numbers. Anyway, year 3,997 is there, and I show 3,994. Doesn't matter. Always I don't know the number differ. And that shloka I found somewhere. That's why I presented the shloka. Here the numbers are given 3,994. Okay, then. The number of sutras vary in each adhyaya and even in each pada. We know. Even in each adhyaya and therefore each pada number varies. Some padas are just as small as 50 to 60 sutras, whereas others are more. 200 plus sutras are there. The smallest pada is second chapter, second section, which has got only 38 sutras. And the largest one is sixth chapter, first section, which has 223 sutras. And Adhyaya Pada arrangement gives each sutra a unique number. You will see. For example, consider the sutra Iko Yanachi. Do you know this Iko Yanachi? You don't know because you have not studied sutra, but you know what it is. You know what it is. Now,
Okay.
please say this. Do the sandhi. Yadi plus api. What is yadi plus api? Joining.
Yes.
Yadi.
Ikara plus akara.
What will happen?
Is yeah will
come. That is what the sutra says.
Okay.
That is what sutra. How does it say? How to interpret? That is what we are going to study. Okay. That yadi plus api, yadyapi. You get right? Yadyapi. That is called. The sandhi is called yen sandhi. Yen. Yen means what are the yen? You can tell what are the yen letters.
Yen.
All the
ya, va, ra, la.
Yes, all the semi-vowels. In yen, the sandhi, what I gave the example. What happens? Yakara comes. Yakara is a semi-vowel. Semi-vowel comes and replaces ikara, right? That's called, the yakara is a yen letter, semi-vowel. So that sandhi is called yen sandhi. We refer to sandhi by the pratyahara. By the pratyahara, yakara of the yakara one content of the pratyahara, that yen replaces ikara. So yen sandhi. So here, that is what the sutra says. We'll talk about the sutra in detail when we study. Okay, in particular, we are going to see that elaborately. That time we will see. Just to know, this is a sutra, Iko Yanachi. This sutra occurs at the 77th place. That is 77th sutra of the first section of the 8th chapter. That is 6,177. What is the first number 6? It refers to chapter. The first number refers to the chapter. The second number refers to the section. The last number refers to Sutra Sankhya, that is Sutra number. First chapter, sixth chapter, first section, 77th Sutra is Iko Yanachi. So we refer to the Sutra by the Sutra number. Later we will remember eco-energy as well as the number also, both. Later we will say
Okay.
6177 will apply. 6177 means then we will remember it is the Sutra's eco-energy that will apply. So in the context, and we get this and the. So we will refer to the Sutra by number. And the first Sutra, first chapter, first section, first Sutra. It's a Sanya Sutra, Vriddhi Radhi. That defines what Vriddhi letter is. Vriddhi is a Sanya. We'll talk about that. It's Sanya. So 111 means first chapter, first section, first Sutra. Similarly, 133 means first chapter, third section, third Sutra. Understand? Similarly, 5386, Rasve, fifth chapter, third section, 86th Sutra. 8116, eighth chapter, first section, 16th Sutra. So that is how we refer to the Sutra by the number, unique number. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. Then there are types of Sutra. So there are different types of Sutra. What are the types? There is a shloka. Sanya cha paribhasha cha vidher niyama eva cha atidesho adhikarascha shadvidam sutra lakshanam. Sutras are divided into these types. How many types? 6 types. First type is Sanya. Sanya means naming the sutra. Like you have got a name. I address you only by your name. Otherwise, how will I seek your attention? You got name, right? So that naming. First is naming. Names. Pratyahara is a name. Guna is a name. Vriddhi is a name. Ach is a name. Hal is a name. All these are name. Sandhi is a name. Of course, Sandhi is not the word Panay Maharshi uses. He uses the word Samhita. Samhita means Sandhi. Samhita means not Veda. Brahmana, Samhita, Aranyaka, Upanishad, not that Samhita. That is different. That is mantra part of the Veda. That is different. Samhita meaning Sandhi. He uses the word Samhita to mean Sandhi. So different Sanyas are there. Sanya means naming. Naming the word or naming the letter. Be it that naming it, we will use it in our application. We will give a name to a word or a letter, and we use, like I said, it letter. What is it? It is a Sanya. Ayun, Nakara is it. It's a Sanya. Samyak, Nyayate iti Sanya. That by which something is identified, something is well understood. That is called Sanya. Suppose you two are there, I don't know your name. Then how to identify you? Suppose I don't see you also. Now you are wearing blue shirt, blue t-shirt, shall I call? If I see you, I can call. Suppose if you're not visible, both of you. Then how to identify? Only by the name. So we need names, right? So that on that we apply rules. We do some command, right? Therefore, Sanya is important. Then Paribhasha. Paribhasha is interpretational sutra. We will see what it is later. Then Vidhi. Vidhi is the rules. This is the rule. The sutra means prescription, ordaining rules. That's called Vidhi. Then Niyamanam, Atideshaha, all these are other types that we will see in detail when we see the sutra. Now it will be difficult to understand. I can just tell you the simple the English word for that. Niyamanam is restriction. Restricting the scope of application of a rule. Rules are ordained by the Vidhi Sutram, and the scope of application is restricted by Niyamana Sutra, and the scope is extended by Atidesha. So Vidhi Sutram, Niyama Sutram, Niyamana Sutram, Atidesha Sutram. Then Adhikara means topic. What topics are covered? So that is also in the form of Sutram is given. So we are interested now to start with Sanya, then Vidihi, then Adhikara. These three sutras. Other sutras slowly will come. That time we will see. If I say everything now, you will get confused. So that's why I'm not explaining what are those sutrams. Just simple meaning of those sutrams you can understand. Sanya meaning naming the words or the letters. It's called naming. Sanya means naming. Naming sutra. Paribhasha is interpretational sutra. Vidhi sutra is, Vidhi means rule, application of the rule. Ordaining a rule, prescribing a rule, Vidhi sutra. Niyamanam is restricting the scope of application of a rule. Atidesha is extending the scope of application. Adhikara is topic. These are the 6 types of sutras, sutrani. So I have given what are Sanya Sutra, that explanation given. I think we will see that in the next class. Otherwise, it will go on. So many are there. So we
Okay.
start with. So
Okay.
do you have any doubts?
No. No.
Please, whenever you get time, you go through that and you have take your own notes, listen to it again, and have your notes. So far, we are not yet into what is the language, I mean, the sutra. When we get into sutra, again I will introduce what are vowels, what are consonants, how many vowels are there, how many consonants are there, everything we will talk about. We will not take anything for granted. I will take you that you don't know anything. That is how we start. All these are introduction only. Still introduction goes. Introduction had not stopped. Okay. It is going on. So we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Nandri.
Nandri.
Okay. Bye. See you.